Rapoport, NFL Insider, NFL Network, was on the Pat McAfee show, talked about what the settlement means.
The fact that, they reached a settlement means in some ways it is, okay for the victims. I think for Deshaun Watson and his side, this made sense to move on. Now, he has been, you're right, steadfast in proclaiming his innocence. I know he has been very consistent throughout, but, at least this basically will end one chapter of this, right? I mean, assuming the other four get settled at some point soon, this will stop this right here. And then after the, discipline is served, then there will be no more, I don't like to say loose ends, but I don't know another way to describe it. No more, outstanding situations to monitor. This will simply end.
And again, Mac, that's the point Ian Rapoport is making. This is the first step towards finding a resolution so that it just doesn't keep snowballing.
Yeah, and this is the first major step that we've seen towards that final resolution. We've obviously seen things snowballing, like you mentioned, but now I think that you're starting to see with these settlements coming in, you still have the 4 outstanding cases. We'll see if those get settled as well. But again, at this point, I do think that, when it comes to this is the first kind of landmark that we've kind of crossed at this point, in regards to all of these cases. So, it's something where, like Ian had mentioned, it was in Deshaun's best interest at this point to kind of, turn the page. And, once the NFL, suspension and discipline comes down from the NFL, I think that you can start to see them kind of moving towards, putting this in the, I hate saying putting it in the rearview mirror, like I'm dismissing it, but again, for lack of a better term, kind of, start to close the chapter on this next one as well.
Yeah, and the other point that Rapoport made, this was close to, they're pretty much at the point where they were in October when the Dolphins were trying to trade for Deshaun Watson, and they had all the settlements lined up, that they're back at that point. So they're trying to close the loop on those civil lawsuits. All right.